In today's video, I'm going to show you putting together my clients' branding guidelines. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another episode of Wine and Design. I have myself some wine tonight. I'm getting myself ready because next week I am headed out of town. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this, but I am going to Italy. I am so excited. Get ready for all the Italy vlogs. I'm going to be doing so many videos. I'm just so excited, but I have some wine and I was like, you know what? Let's get the Italy party started already. Sip on some wine and yeah, so I'm very excited. This is a Chardonnay. It is the organic Bonterra brand and it's very good. So I'm sipping on this. I think it's a Chardonnay. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might be something completely different, but it's really good. And all of the Bonterra wines, I really like them. So sipping on this tonight, but I wanted to show you guys behind the scenes of me putting together a branding guideline. So if you are taking my branding course, you would have already seen me doing the whole process. I always leave that link down below if you guys are interested in that course. But I wanted to just show you guys a little bit of insight into how so once the entire logo and everything is decided on, this is what I put together for my client and this is what I send them so that they know how to use the logo, they know how to use the fonts, they know how to use the colors, and they have everything they could need. So if they end up down the line hiring a designer or hiring someone to work maybe full-time for them, they can just give them that branding guideline and they know exactly what to do, how to make the brand look, and how to keep it consistent. So branding guidelines are super helpful for all businesses. I really think that it should be sort of a requirement if you're a branding designer, because if you send your client off with just the logos, they might add drop shadows to them, they might change the color of the logo, they might do something to that logo where you're not even proud to have your name behind it. So it's really important to have a guideline of how to use what you created for them. So in today's video, I'm just going to show you guys how I'm putting that together. My packet the design of my packet changes so much. I actually ended up purchasing this template from another designer. I love her work, and I was like, you know, I kind of want to just change up the style of mine just a little bit and add some things to it. So if you're taking my branding course, it's going to look a little bit different, but still has the same type of content within it. Just a few additions to that because I have increased my prices. So yeah, anyway, one other thing I wanted to mention is I give my clients a complimentary social media sort of package with the branding package. So I do that to really just make the client feel like, wow, I'm just so happy with this process. And I like to just create like 2 Instagram posts or do a set of Instagram highlights for them, totally complimentary, just so they have it and so that they have a beautiful looking brand all around. So you'll see that throughout this video, but I want to hop on over to my screen and show you guys me putting together this branding packet. I'm super excited with how this brand turned out, and I'm so excited to see it live downtown where I live. Once it's on the building, I'll definitely take you guys there with me to go check it out, but super excited. So let's hop on over to my screen and I'm just going to kind of play some music, but also talk to you guys a little bit about what it is I'm working on. Okay guys, this is what I have so far. I am using InDesign for this, which is a program I don't usually use, but I am just going to start exporting all the logos and make all the color versions of them. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I always just like to make the artboard fit the selected art, make it super easy to export, and I export for screens and rename them within the export for screens option. I like to name them by their colors so it's easy for the client to reference, and I export them as PNG, and it's super easy to just drag them in this InDesign file and just adjust the branding guidelines that way. So I'm just kind of going through editing the text and make sure that it fits for this client's brand name and everything, and making sure, of course, I always save. Don't want to accidentally have the program crash and lose everything. So I'm just going to work on exporting all the logos, all the different logo types like the submark, and I will come back to you guys in just a second.
Let Another vice, grab my old lighter. This cigar helps me slow down. Thinking back to all I loved and lost. My heart is full and aching strong. So I'll throw
Okay, for this page, I just added this in more recently, which is incorrect use for the logos. I like to show how not to use a logo, so not putting it over busy images, not doing drop shadows, not stretching it, not making it crooked, and all that kind of stuff, or using other colors. So this page is pretty helpful, especially for those that might not be the best at design stuff. It kind of helps them realize like what they should and shouldn't do with the logo. So this is a page I more recently added to my branding guidelines.
till all that's left is ash. Till all
Okay, so I'm working on the brand pattern. This is honestly one of the most fun parts of the branding guideline for me. I think it's so fun to create something that they can use on print materials or backgrounds on social media. So I'm playing around with how I want this to be laid out, but ultimately I ended up going back in and adjusting the design that I'm creating the pattern off of. So you'll see me do that. But this is how you do it. You go to Object and Pattern, Make Pattern, and it's super easy to do. But so yeah, I'm gonna adjust this design so that it's easier to make a pattern, because the sizing I make this, and I wanted to make it more of like a square so it's easier to, make it like a pattern by row kind of, because if it's not, then it might overlap on some areas. So I'm just kind of playing around with how to fill in all those empty spots and make the pattern that way. So go Object, Pattern, Make, and now that's looking so much better already. And you can just adjust how you want that to look in the pattern options area. But it's so fun. I highly recommend trying this out for your clients. It's super fun to make and really fun to do.
Can she make it up the mountainside? Can she make it down again? I have often wondered if she'll go and jump the fence. Will she keep on moving onward or stay in what could have been? Broke my arm in December. We were running for the thrill. You turned in the canyon to the snowbank where I fell. Even still, I remember knowing she could feel it too. Was a mutual arrangement, we both knew what to do. She had a star on her forehead that was easy to find. When I let down her bridle, saw into her hazel eyes. We had a deep understanding, never had to use a bit. Was a mutual arrangement and an honest respect. Can she walk in the fire? Can she run in the rain? Can she make it up the mountainside? Can she make it down again? I have often wondered if she'll go and jump the fence. Will she keep on moving onward or stay in what could have been? Will she keep on moving onward or stay in what could have been?
So something else I more recently started doing, like I mentioned earlier, is creating social media graphics for them, just complimentary. It kind of just solidifies that client experience and gives them something to work with. And so right now I'm just kind of creating some Instagram posts that I thought would be kind of fun. So I'm playing around with that, and I'm also going to create some highlights, which I will show you guys as well. But I always make the Instagram posts the 1080 by 1350 sizing, and I just always like to try and implement the brand colors, the brand fonts, and also just some images so they can break up the feed that way. But yeah, this part is always really fun as well. So when I am delivering the logo files, I send them through Google Drive, and I just make separate folders for primary, secondary, and submark logos. And I also make folders for the brand patterns, so social media graphics, and it's easy to just deliver them through Google Drive so that they're high quality and that they can access everything in one place. So that is what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of organizing it so it's easy for them to find everything. And I also add the branding guideline packet to the main folder, so they have that as well. But yeah, super easy way to deliver everything. Alright, so this is the final branding guidelines. I am so happy with how everything looks. I really feel like it came together so nicely, and I cannot wait to see her actual building in person. So fun. This project was so fun to work on. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful. I really hope you're enjoying my videos lately, and yeah, I just want to thank you guys again for helping me just reach this community and post my videos and get some feedback from it. I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate all of you guys, but I hope you guys are doing wonderful. Like I said, I hope this was helpful. If it was, I would love to hear what was the most helpful about it, and I would love it so much if you gave my video a thumbs up and subscribed to my channel. I did look recently, once I hit that 6,000 milestone, I was like, I wonder how many of my viewers are actually subscribed, and I did notice that quite a few of my viewers are not. So if you do enjoy hanging out around here, I would love it so much if you subscribed and just hang around. I'd love that. So I always feel awkward mentioning that, but I was like, you know what, let's just throw that out there. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, night, evening, whenever you're watching this. Night and evening are the same, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.